Hello and welcome to Yadnya Investment Academy. Today we are going to discuss about various reasons you get a tax notice. Income Tax Department has launched a drive to ensure greater tax compliance. In recent months, especially after demonetization, thousands of taxpayers have been served notices after discrepancies were noted in their tax returns or their TDS details with respect to amount of cash deposited. Tax authorities now have an integrated database on taxpayers and can track almost all financial transactions of an individual. Tax notice is served through emails, and if you get a tax notice, you should carefully go through the notice and understand what it is all about. It may not always be a bad news. Often, Income Tax Department also sends out refunds through notices. Whatever may be the reason behind the notice, you should respond to it as quickly as you can. Remember not to ignore an income tax notice. Most tax notices are about issues that need immediate attention and prompt correction. Here are few common reasons of income tax notices. First reason you can get notice is if you do not file your income tax return. According to income tax law, if your gross income is above the exempted limit of rupees 2.5 lakhs in case of individuals, 3 lakhs in case of senior citizens and 5 lakh in case of super senior citizens, you are liable to file an income tax return. Also, irrespective of the fact that your employer has deducted the TDS or not, you have to file an income tax return. Many people also believe that since they don't have a tax refund to claim, they don't need to file return, but that's a misconception. Income Tax Department often sends out reminders to those who haven't filed their income tax returns. There is a penalty that the department can levy in case of delay in filing returns. If you receive such a reminder, file your income tax returns immediately. Income tax notice under section 142(1) is served for this. Second reason could be discrepancy in your tax return. You might get a tax notice if there is a problem with the return you have filed. It is possible that you have forgotten to declare some income, you may have claimed a deduction under the wrong section, or the information provided by you is incomplete. In such situation, you should review the notice and your returns and rectify the error. Third reason could be error in TDS amount. You may get a notice by the department if there is a mismatch in the amount of TDS which you have shown in your return and the actual TDS that have been deducted during the year. For example, in case your employer forgot to file TDS return, but same amount is shown in your income tax return, then there arises a situation of mismatch. While filing your return, always make sure that amount in Form 26 AS matches with the amount you show in your return. Fourth reason could be for review of documentations. When you file your income tax return, you don't need to attach any document as proof of exemption or deduction. Income Tax Department expects you to furnish the correct information in good faith. However, the department may ask to review some documents on the basis of which you have filed your income tax return. In such cases, you should immediately submit the documents that have been called for. Fifth reason could be reporting of high value transactions. There are certain high value transactions like credit card purchases exceeding rupees 2 lakhs, mutual funds investments of more than 2 lakhs, cash deposits in a bank of more than 2.5 lakhs after demonetization, sale or purchase of property of more than 30 lakhs, etc. that need to be reported to Income Tax Department by the concerned institutions and can attract tax notice. Taxpayers often purchase assets or make investments in the name of their family members, such as spouse or children. This is done to evade taxes, but any income from such investments attract taxes in your name. This comes under clubbing rule. This income should be declared at the time of filing your returns, or you may end up getting the attention of tax department. You should watch our video on this topic for details. As the seventh reason, Income Tax Department may randomly select your tax return to scrutinize for more details to enforce tax compliance. If you receive such a notice, check the validity and respond to it accordingly in the time allotted. Eighth reason could be hiding interest income. Many people, knowingly or unknowingly, don't include the interest income from their savings account, fixed deposits, and recurring deposits in their income tax returns. Interest from savings account up to rupees 10,000 is tax deductible under section 80 TTA, while interest on fixed deposits and recurring deposits is fully taxable. In case of fixed deposits and recurring deposits, a TDS will be deducted in case the interest income exceeds rupees 10,000 in a financial year. But whether the interest is taxable or not, you have to disclose all your interest income in your tax return. So reveal the interest income in your return and then avail the deduction if any. Not doing so can result in a tax notice. Last reason could be sudden change in your income or investment level. If there is a sudden significant drop in income or sudden sharp increase in income levels, tax department will be on high alert. Or if you have received gifts above rupees 50,000 in a year and have not paid tax, you may get a tax notice as well. Again, remember, you should never ignore a tax notice. That is all we have on this topic. If you have any question, please do write in the comment section below, and do not forget to subscribe to our channel. Have an awesome day ahead.